Did you listen to that last episode?
No, I'm going to right now.
Oh, man. You do that before we jump in.
Good, because I have a hamburger that I really should eat this fucking burger.
Oh, it's good.
Okay, so it's recorded. Oh man, I feel terrible. Better take some of this. Yeah. Oh, would you hand me my pill of ibuprofen behind you? This podcast episode brought to you by two sick bastards. Hush.
Isn't that good?
I'm so pissed right now. You son of a bitch. Dude, that was so good. Oh my god.
I'm Derek Brown.
I'm Cody Bowden.
And
are you ready for this?
and we just did that, so
yes. So there's your jingle, you sick freak. Oh, no, we already have an intro. Getting really used to the new intro we have. I like it a lot. I like how we stumbled on that, too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's all because you gave me a flash drive because I kept taking yours.
And I can't even remember why Scott had put that song on the flash drive. I mean, it was Cameron's flash drive, but, I mean, was it just
3 or 4 songs on there, too?
Like, my brother's like a record producer, and he's just sending him demos or something.
This is my hot new mixtape.
Why does he have that?
I don't know.
Why does anyone have that?
I have it now, and that's all that matters.
Yes. And the show has it now, and that's even better.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got so we watched 1408.
One of Cody's favorite films.
Yes.
Well, scary films, anyway.
Yes.
As far as I know.
And honestly, after watching it again, I don't really think it's as great as I remember it.
Oh, nostalgia has that problem.
Yeah, but it's still good.
Yeah, same thing happened to me with it, but I still think it's pretty damn good.
Which we'll talk about.
Yeah.
But
like, if I put like a 5 most influential horror films on me, it would be up there, but it's nowhere close to my top 20 now.
Yeah, 1408 would be like in the top 20 for me. Just because the idea at the end, but I've seen something like that with M. Night Shyamalan movies before he turned shit. Like, Unbreakable has that kind of ending. So, I mean, I could honestly just say there's a better movie out there. It's like 1408. 1408 has a lot of character in it, though. You know, it has a lot of John Cusack being John Cusack, and I like that.
Yeah.
But
Can't go wrong with John Cusack.
Before we talk about that, it's totally off topic, but I just wanted to touch base with you out here. So, I have a coworker who, sour foods, she cannot feel sour. She has done so many sour foods that she is, because it's literally acid. It's, it's like full of acids and citrus acids. And like, she's probably burned her tongue to the point where she can't feel it anymore.
Oh, man.
And that's why she can't taste sour, because she can't feel it. But she'll take, this is what she does. She gets like the big old Monster cans. And these Monster cans, if you read the back of them, which you fucking should, people, read the fucking back of your cans. Read your energy drinks. I'm serious, because one of those Monster cans that you buy like 2 for $3, that is almost 3 servings of energy drink. And people think it's just one because it's the one can, but there's a reason that the lid is like the resealable one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, hell, they do that on soda products.
Yeah.
Like some of the kind of big ones, not quite a liter size, but a little smaller than that. It'll say 2 to 3 servings.
Yeah.
And I go, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, but people drink the whole thing because they don't really... Because they're kids. They'll drink whatever in front of them. They're fucking animals.
It looks like one serving to me.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone drink half of that Monster can, cap it back, and put it in the fridge. That's just weird.
I only did it because I got too tired, ironically.
Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, those drinks make me tired. For me, Red Bull does the trick. But the point is, she'll take one of those, the big S cans, and then she'll pour like a Fun Dip packet of Warheads, because Warheads makes their own Fun Dip packs now. They're called what are they called? It's a really fun name. It's a sour pucker pack. No, it's a sour dip and pucker pack.
Oh my god.
Something like that. Yeah, it's really great. But so she'll pour like 3 of those in there in her Monster drink, and then she'll take the toxic waste hard candies. She will dump like 4 or 5 of them in there to dissolve in the Monster drink. And she'll just drink the whole thing, and if there's still candy in the bottom, which there isn't because she'll let it soak and dissolve in there, she'll just eat those too. And she'll have like 2 of those a day sometimes. And like, that's the crazy thing, right? But here's the crazier thing. There is a fruit in Japan that is supposed to be the most sour fruit, the most sour thing ever. It's the most sour thing ever, and like okay, so they have Scoville units for like heat, right? This would be not even like the ghost pepper. This would be like another level of that.
Sweet Jesus!
Like if a toxic waste candy, like if you eat enough of them, you can actually make your tongue bleed because it'll just burn through your tongue, your flesh. Yeah, that's the thing that happens, man. If you have enough of those, like it can hurt you. It would be like the equivalent of like 10,000 of that. That's how sour this thing is.
Wow. And
I don't know where you get it, but I want to buy one and give it to her and see how she takes it, because I've seen her just straight up like just lick the salt, like the sourness off of Warheads, and just like just does nothing but that. And it's like, how are you not dead yet?
Dude, all that sugar would just kill my stomach, man.
I know. I'm surprised.
Like, beyond the sour bullshit. That should just make you sick to your stomach.
Yeah.
That almost made me sick just listening to it.
So I just thought that was an interesting... Kind of like, when people, like, watch Bizarre, like, Strange Addictions. I thought that'd be an interesting story to share. That she does something like that on the reg. On the reg, dude. But if anyone has heard about this fruit I'm talking about, I believe it's actually like a type of orange. Let me know so I know where to get it. I don't really want to go down to Chinatown to, like... find this if I don't know what it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of big trouble in Little China.
Oh my god, Derek. I swear to Jesus. Okay.
No, I've got that addiction problem.
What?
It's to scary movies. I've got 82 left on that 200 pack.
Holy shit! Well, I guess that's not even really more than...
That's a little over half.
Yeah.
Or that's a little under half way done.
Still.
But, oh man.
It's the best movie on there so far.
Would
you even fucking remember? They're all terrible, aren't they?
I don't know.
Don't say Manos Hands of Fate.
Oh.
Dude, I can't believe we watched that whole thing. What a waste of our time.
I was going to watch it regardless, so I'm just glad I watched it with you people I call friends for now.
You're a sick man, Derek. You would watch that whole thing?
Yeah. I've watched all of these things.
But, why don't you just browse through these if you know that they're going to be more or less the same thing throughout the whole movie? You could.
Well, usually, if I know it's going to end up being shit,
yeah,
which I can tell in the first minute.
Yeah.
Usually. And it's just repetitive bullshit. Like earlier I watched this movie called Great Guy.
Great Guy.
Called that, but it's anything but a great film. Even though it's got James Cagney, who's purported to be like one of the best actors we've ever had.
I don't even know who that is.
That's what I've heard. But supposedly that movie was just not good.
No.
Not great at all. I think the best movie so far, I don't know, Nosferatu's on there, and
that's a classic.
I liked that when I saw it, but I'd have to watch it again.
Yeah.
If I wanted to compare. But as for ones that are brand new to me, I forget what exactly it's called. I think it might be like Vampire Orgy or something.
Oh, the one with all the tits and stuff.
Yeah. But even beyond all the boundless flesh of naked women.
Yeah.
Like, there was a semi-interesting plot that was going on.
Okay, and it held your attention with boobs. It was smart. Yeah. It was smart. Now, I mean...
It was real 70s horror right there.
I don't expect you... Well, that's probably the best answer, but I wouldn't expect you to be able to pick your favorite piece of poop from a giant pile of it. You know,
That's like saying, of the ways to torture you, which one do you have the most fondness for?
Yeah, or like find the sharpest hay in the haystack.
Yeah.
You know, it's not even a fucking needle, man.
Sweet Jesus. But I am planning on looking back on all of those and finding which one I thought was the best eventually.
Would you be able to like recall them just by looking at the title? How well can you do that? Or would you have to like watch them all again?
No, the ones that really stick out,
You'll know.
I'll know
Okay.
them. Hell, even the bad ones stick out for amazing reasons.
Is it alphabetized?
Yes.
Oh my god, so you're literally watching them alphabetically?
No.
Oh.
They're alphabetized on the outside, but on the fucking discs, it's just random crapshoot.
Well, that's not good. At
No,
least
not
does it
at
tell
all.
you where to find it, which just to find it on if you want to find it?
Yes.
Because someone must have worked pretty hard to put this together, dude.
There are 50 discs all together. I'm on 22.
Wow. Almost halfway, Derek.
Almost halfway in CDs, but I'm over halfway with movies left to watch.
How funny is that?
That's fucking weird. Next one to watch is Silent Night, Bloody Night. Just in case anybody listening knows what the fuck that is. Because I think I know what it is. It might be that one that goes, Garbage Day!
No way.
It might be.
No way.
Might.
Well, I'm going to look up what that's from because I really want to know myself. And if it is, we got to watch it together. Because we're going to watch Black Christmas too for this season.
Hell yeah.
When it comes out.
So anyway, 1408.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't even know how far we're in, honestly. Because
Far enough.
we kind of talked a lot before.
Yeah.
Actually, we should probably figure that out.
Yeah. Well, I know where we started. It was like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Which is fine. 1408. 2007 horror movie. More of a psychological horror film.
I didn't even think about that it was 9 years old. It's not that
How
bad.
old do you feel? Aren't you glad you grew up watching this and not whatever this is?
No.
That stupid meme on Facebook.
Well, how old would I have been? I would have been 12.
Yeah, that's...
Wow,
right.
dude. 9 years ago, I was 12? Jesus Christ.
I was... Wait a second, how old would I be?
You would have been.
I'd be like
14.
16, 17.
No, that's not right. So you're 23.
I was born in 92. So I would have been 14 when it came out.
I guess so.
Which would make you like 13 or 12,
Yeah, I would have been
depending.
probably more likely 12.
Because you'll be 22 here soon. And I'll be 24 at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Ages, man. Time is shit. Numbers.
I'm feeling 22. Well, I mean, yeah, like, because, like, you know, a movie like that came out 9 years ago, and I feel like I remembered it from yesterday, but 9 years ago, I was freaking 13. That's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, so, I mean, like, whenever I feel like I'm running out of time, I just think about that, and I'm like, oh, hell no. This stuff couldn't go any faster.
Yeah.
Like, come on, buddy, speed it up. You know,
Yeah.
I just want this nightmare to end. Anyway.
And it's based on a Stephen King book, if anybody's actually reading Stephen King.
Not anymore, dude. No one's reading Stephen King nowadays.
My grandpa has a few of those books, but I never see him reading them.
Everyone's all about Dean Kuntz. Well, because I guess...
Cunts.
yeah, sorry.
Kuntz.
Dean Kuntz. I guess you read a Stephen King book once and you just kind of... It has like a twist. There's always like a little twist. Or maybe like the plot. And like if I watch Pet Sematary again, I know exactly what's going to happen. Just like a movie.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't really know how his reread value is for that.
I find it funny that, like, everybody purports that Stephen King's such an amazing writer, but I know nobody that actually reads his fucking books.
Yeah.
Basically, everybody goes, oh yeah, he's an amazing writer. He did this movie and this movie and this movie, and it's like, no, he didn't fucking make The Shining. He just wrote the book.
He made his own version of The Shining, but it was terrible.
Apparently, I still need to watch that.
It's like minisodes.
Which was like it.
Oh my god, Derek! What was the name of the movie that you were going to watch?
Silent Night, Bloody Night.
Oh, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 2.
Thank God, dodged a bullet.
1987. You might end up seeing it anyway, though.
I'll watch it eventually if someone finds it for me. On this day, actually, according to Facebook,
Yeah.
2 years ago, I saw what I still consider is the worst horror film I've ever seen.
Oh wait, you've told me, haven't you?
Sleepaway Camp 4, The Survivor.
Oh man.
And I'm not going to go into any detail about it, just let it ruminate.
Oh, that's the one you were telling me about where they had like flashbacks.
Yeah, flashbacks upon flashbacks.
Because the movie wasn't like complete.
Fuck no. Oh, it's a whole other thing, and we'll talk about it some other time. I really don't want to give myself a stroke.
Yeah. Will we ever review that movie?
Maybe the whole series as a whole. I'd rather not do 4 separate episodes.
Because it's the same movie over and over again.
Yeah. Actually, there's 5 movies, which is weird. But anyway, 1408, I remember this trailer really freaking me out. Because it had a lot of that long-haired dude attacking John Cusack.
You thought it was like a slasher?
Yeah, freaked me out. And that was also at a time where ghosts were really freaky.
2007, yeah, Paranormal Activity. No, wait, that came out in 2009.
Yeah.
Paranormal Blacktivity. You got that.
Oh.
I don't know.
Paranormal Whacktivity. Which is a real thing.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Matt told me it's hilarious, and I said, oh no.
Is it funny in like the way that it's bad, or is it actually funny?
It's like a parody movie. So take that as you will.
Paranormal Whacktivity. It's by the Wayans brothers?
Nope.
Oh, I guess I better give it a shot.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, snap.
Give it a whack.
No, I'm just kidding. I like the Wayans brothers movies.
Whoa, shit.
But no, I just imagine
turn off
paranormal Whacktivity would be like a bunch of ghosts with like sideways hats. And they're just like, yo, dog, you're whack. And they're like, oh, snizzap.
Shit. Ouija board, tell me what you see. This shit is whack, yo. Oh my god, we're haunted. It's wiggity wiggity whack.
Oh my god, that'd be so great. Like, it moves your hands. W-H-A-C-K. Oh my god. My grandma's not dead, she's whack.
But shit, this movie has all the same Stephen King stuff you've seen in other Stephen King stuff.
Like what?
Like alcoholic writers. Or anybody who's a general alcoholic. Some places haunted. Another haunted hotel, just like The Shining.
Oh my god, yeah. I didn't even think about that, actually. Why did I think about that?
Yeah, basically, in all Stephen King things, most of the stuff happens in Maine. Or in some rural town.
Well, this one happens in...
Sometimes things are concerned with writers. Like in Misery. And this movie. And The Shining. And...
Christine? No.
Maybe Christine.
No.
I can't remember.
No, it happens like this downtown.
But, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that you may have noticed from other things.
Well, I never thought about it. That's the thing. I think it's kind of...
That's the problem, man. I see this too many times.
I think the drunk writer is such a cliche because he's like talking about himself. I just think he wants to be cool, where he's just like, I'm also a drunk writer, writing about drunk writers.
Sam Jackson says to John Cusack, do you drink? And he's like, I told you I'm a writer.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Or it's like it would be like some faggot just like in a Starbucks on his MacBook writing a screenplay about a guy in a Starbucks writing a screenplay.
Oh my god.
Right?
Oh my god.
It would be like that.
You've reached the singularity.
It would be that level of like, oh, get your head out of your ass. You know?
It's great.
Oh well.
But this is a different type of writer because he writes books about haunted destinations, I guess.
But even then, you can tell Stephen King's probably making fun of that because he's like, oh, he's not a real writer. He's just writing top 10 scary places. You know?
He's the Watch Mojo of novels.
Yeah, and that's probably why he put him in this tortured situation because he wanted to see someone like that struggle in real life.
He's just like, fuck off.
He's a jerk. Maybe he's writing about Dean Kuntz. We just don't know it.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Anyway, so...
Yeah, he's at a point where he just barely gets by. He had a book signing with like 4 people. Yeah,
it was like literally like our podcast where like everything is as polished as we can probably get it at the moment. And like his stand was really nice and he was really well spoken and well dressed. But there was like 3 people listening to it.
Hey man, we're not that well dressed.
No, that's true. We don't dress up at all.
We don't even dress in our pink anymore.
No, my pants have been ripping too. Aren't yours ripped?
No.
No?
I don't wear them much anymore.
Why not?
I don't know.
Mine hasn't been washed in a
I
long
went to
time.
sleep in my freaking onesie I bought for that video one night.
That's great. I would wear that all the time.
Oh, it's a great property of sleep team.
I'd wear that now if I wasn't an adult. I'm just kidding. No. I have to go places sometimes. Like if I gotta go to the store later today, at the very least I'm wearing a shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, if that was our book signing, it'd basically have John, Courtney, because she drove John, and Henry.
Yeah, and Henry would be like, are you still writing books? And it'd be like, Henry, Where do you think you are? You're at a book signing. Like, I'll fucking kill you, nigga. No, I'm just kidding.
And it was really funny during that book signing. That one girl showed up with his first book or one of his old books off of eBay, and it made me think of freaking Ellison from Sinister.
Why?
Because his one book, Kentucky Blood, was like real good, and people liked that one.
Huh.
So it was like one of his first books, and he had written like 5 at that point. But in this movie, like, Mike Enslin wrote maybe 6 more, at least, on top of The Long Road Home. So it just made me think, like, oh, that's kind of like Kentucky Blood.
Yeah, where he had, like, the one good book, and then, like, he just kind of sold out and just wrote, like, catch your eye shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Like, well, you don't go from, like, The Long Road Home with, like, a beautiful cover, too, to, like, top 10 scary mansions. Like, dude... Come on.
Get the fuck out.
Like, he's such a sellout.
You deserve to die.
But you know what, though? He probably makes, like... He obviously has to write with no effort, right? But he probably makes a lot of money just because how easy it is for him to crank them out. Even if they're in bargain bins, he's still making money on that. You know? That's the
And he lives in Florida or California.
I think it's California.
And he looks pretty cheap because he wears a dirty old fucking hat.
Yeah, this nasty straw hat. Like, it was like a fedora, like, raped a farmer. And then, like... Their fucking child just wore that hat.
Oh, boy.
So they know what to be. So they're like half inside, half outside kind of people. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Shitty Cuban hat.
Yeah. This all doesn't matter, but
none of this matters.
None of this matters. But the big attraction here is once he gets a notice or a note card.
Yeah, it's like a postcard. No, not a postcard. What are they called?
Saying the Dolphin Hotel. It's like, don't stay in 1408, and he's just like, because he doesn't believe in ghosts anymore. He's like, there's no God. Ha ha ha. Boo hoo. Because of his dead daughter and whatever. But he gets to the Dolphin, and Sam Jackson, my man,
my nigga,
comes out and is like, hey, we can help you with anything. Can I help you? And he's like, can you give me the key to 1408?
He's like, nope.
Can we help you with anything else?
Yeah.
Literally anything else.
And that's great. He's only in the movie for that scene, really. And, like, one other scene where he comes back. But, I mean, because obviously it's just all about Mike, really. The whole movie. But
we like Mike.
Yeah, I like that they got him for that, because, I don't know, it's just kind of fun. It's always fun seeing Samuel L. Jackson in movies.
Hell yeah.
He's in so many movies, man.
Oh yeah, especially now with the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I don't get it. Do you think they pay him a lot every time he's in a movie, and they just have to have Sam Jackson, or do you think he just kind of like whores himself out like Nick Cage? Like, how much do you think he got paid for The Hateful Eight?
Well, freaking Tarantino always will use the same actors over and over.
Yeah, but I mean, like, does he pay him well? I mean, like,
I'm sure he does.
Or does Sam Jackson just like to be in good movies?
I think it doesn't really matter. Like, if Tarantino calls him up, he's just like, shit, I'll go do it.
I just wonder if he charges more for shittier movies, like Deep Blue.
Deep Blue Sea. I got eaten by a shark.
Did you think they gave him a lot of money for that?
Shit, no. That looks like a movie with no budget.
No, that's why I don't understand why he's in there.
It's like a school in the summertime, no class.
Oh my god. It's like school on Sunday, no class, just like your mama. Oh, shit. Anyway, my hero, Nero.
One of the better scenes in it that aren't really scary is him and Sam Jackson talking about the history of the hotel and the room number. In the 95 years it's been open, there have been 56 deaths.
And he's like, 56? What are you talking about? He's like, there have been 22 natural deaths. And he's like, oh, shit.
A stroke, heart attack, drowning. I don't know.
He's drowning in like soup.
Chicken soup. How did he do that? How indeed. That kind of shit would freak me out. But he tries so hard to tell Cusack, just fuck off.
Yeah.
You know? So you can stay in 1404. It's the same fucking layout and shit. And he's just like, nope. Here, take this $800
just
bottle
gives it to
of
him.
alcohol on the house. Just please don't stay in there.
And how much money is he making?
And then he's just like, that is good. but I'm still staying. God damn it to hell.
That was so funny. When he's like, I'm still staying in the room. He's like, God, son of a bitch.
Fine.
So funny.
Oh, it's so good. But yeah, once shit starts hitting the fan, it really splatters.
Yeah, for sure. Which is kind of funny because I would honestly say the crazy hallucinations aren't actually as cool as hearing about the history of it.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much like the ending was the only thing that redeemed all the weird shit that was happening during the movie.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it is pointless random stuff, like the room becoming freezing and just like...
Yeah, at first it gets really hot, then it gets really cold, then it rains in there.
Yeah. The good part, the only really good parts, I should say, are the moments when they're talking about how people are scared of the room, or when they actually show people that are scared of the room,
mm-hmm.
or just when they're talking about the history of the room, not actually what happened in the room.
Or when John Cusack's being a paranoid fuck.
Yeah.
When he's just like, oh, is there a camera? Are you enjoying this?
Yeah. Which is really funny because, honestly, the only interesting thing about the room being evil, when you're seeing it be evil, is creative ways to fuck with him.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's obviously like the hallucinations, seeing your dead dad or whatever. That stuff's freaky, I guess.
Yeah.
But it kind of feels like it's been done.
As I was, you are, and as I am, you will be.
Yeah, and he's like
that fucked with me more now than it has ever.
Yeah,
just because of my own things, but
oh man, oh jeez,
my own issues. But
yeah, there's obviously good moments where the room is.
It's a lot like the first Woman in Black, which is funny that I say that because the Woman in Black came out 5 years after it, but it literally is just like a scare after scare after scare after scare after mindfuck after mindfuck. Basically like
I haven't seen the first one, man.
I know you need to. This kind of mental gymnastics of fucking with your brain.
Yeah.
Is basically like how they do jokes nowadays in comedies. They just throw one after another,
Yeah.
Just ramble. Knowing a few of those are going to stick on you. So let's just keep throwing as many as we can so we can get as many as we can to stick to you. Yeah. Instead of having to come up with one really good zinger.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. That sounds more negative than it should be. But that's what I feel about these scares.
Well, I mean, I think I could think of a few things that would be either a lot scarier than what happened, or just some good ideas in general for like a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine like a fucking ghost. Or maybe imagine like a fucking like a Grim Reaper showed up in the corner and just like pointed toward him and slowly started moving toward him, and the only way he could run to is like around the fucking hotel room.
Yeah.
So it's just chasing him for a while.
Yeah.
It's moving slow. It's a hotel room, but he's got nowhere to run to.
Basically, that is actually kind of how the woman does in The Woman in Black.
Well, son of a bitch, I guess I gotta see this movie then, huh?
Yeah, man.
God damn it. I gave myself a good idea that was already a good idea.
It kind of does that. Like, it does the gliding bit, which freaked my fuck out.
I like that. Like when Mama did it, except really fast.
Yeah.
That was kind of scary, too.
Yeah, but it's really hard to pick, like, standout scares in this type of movie.
Yeah.
Like, instead of being able to say, like, all of them were great, it's just like, yeah, some of them were pretty good.
Yeah, because it really didn't, like, jump out in your face horror. It was just, like, it was more of a suspense movie than anything.
Yeah.
Nothing was... And I guess the parts that were supposed to be scary are so tame. Like, this is the most PG-13 scary movie ever. For real. No, like, really. I mean...
Like... If I had to pick any few ones, which I'll actually save it for my best and worst, unless we want to do that now.
Do you think we have time to?
Yeah, man.
What are we at right now?
We're far enough. 20 minutes. 30 minutes, I think, actually.
Okay.
So best and worst. My best ones are, like, right near the end. When, like, in the beginning they say... Nobody's lasted an hour in 1408.
Yeah.
So after he's all settled in, finally they start a timer on that alarm clock.
Oh.
And so when it hits 0, then everything goes back to normal, and he gets that phone call, and he's just like, "Why don't you just kill me?" And the fucking voice on the other side goes, "Because, Mr. Enslin, we at the Dolphin ensure all of our guests have free will." I was like, "Holy shit, that's fucked."
Yeah, but it's a good explanation for why the room doesn't kill him. Why don't kill themselves?
Why don't you just kill me? Because that's not as fun, basically.
Yeah, and then it's like, but you are more than welcome to use our complimentary self-checkout service.
Yeah, express checkout, and there's a noose. I was like, oh, shit.
You can come in anytime you like.
But you can... Yeah, Hotel California. Oh, it's pretty good.
Welcome to the Hotel Dolphin. I don't know.
And then, of course, there's the bits where John Cusack just rambles into the cassette, like, say anything again. So I imagine he just takes that breakup really hard. Even though that was a totally different character. But
we can totally imagine that John Cusack's the same as John Cusack. Because he was in high school, the other one.
Because he even says when he wrote that book, The Long Road Home, that's a different me.
Yeah.
That was Lloyd Dobler. Not Mike Esslin.
Well, it's totally funny, that book, too, because the book is about him and his daughter, but he just changes...
Or him and his dad, depending. Because he says that dad's a real bastard.
Oh, I don't know.
Who knows?
I just think that, like... I don't know. That's a good question.
We will never know. What's your best scene?
Well, what was yours? The phone call?
The express checkout.
That was great. Express self-checkout. My favorite scene would definitely have to be when Morgan Freeman is explaining...
You mean Sam Jackson?
Yeah. So Malcolm X is talking like... Listen. So Danny Glover...
Oh my god.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Okay, so Samuel Jackson's character, who's the manager of the hotel, is explaining to Mike Esslin that... Insulin. that... he's just kind of in his office having this private chat with the drinks. Mm-hmm. And when he talks about all the deaths and stuff that Mike didn't even know about, and he has a big old folder, and he pulls out the fucking archaic, scary-looking key, because electronics don't work.
Yeah, but it took like a full 40 minutes for them to start fucking up in the hotel room.
Seriously. Maybe that's what he meant, like the door would just always open by itself if he had that. Because eventually it would just open it, but it's not on a set time, so... I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I just liked how he explained the history of the hotel. It was really scary. It made it a lot scarier than... Like, that made that moment when he opened the door the first time so scary.
Yeah.
You know? Because it was like, oh, man.
And then all of a sudden he's just like,
this is it. Yeah, it's just a hotel room.
It's just a room. Sometimes a room is just a room.
Yeah.
I guess another really... good scene is when that repairman comes in to fix the AC.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I ain't fucking stepping in here.
Yeah, and he's like, I'll tell you how to do it. Any idiot can do that.
Yeah. You just tap the fucking mercury thing.
Like, go on, tap it. He taps it, and he's like, you, sir, are a gentleman and a scholar. Let me give you a tip. And he's like, gone.
Yeah, he split shit because, only white folk are stupid in horror movies.
He's not even going to look in that fucking room, dude.
He's like, you just gotta tap it, split shit out of there. Worst scene, I'd say for me, is when he thinks he gets out of the hotel, or he wakes up so he thinks the whole thing was a dream,
and he's in California,
and he goes to this postman thing, this mail delivery place, and all of a sudden it's revealed that he never left the room, because everybody in the place starts tearing down the room.
That whole fucking, like, deal where he thinks he's in California. Because, like, he thought it was, like, a hallucination from when he was almost drowned on the beach earlier.
Yeah.
Which is, like, so stupid. He spends 2 days in this, like, fake reality.
This is the longest fake out ever.
2 fucking days? Dude, that's not cool.
But I'm not pissed off at the fake out.
You're pissed off at the stupid mail scene where they're breaking the doors down?
Because of how they do it. Like, I'll give them creativity for it, because they could have just been like, you're still in the hotel room. I'm what? And then he just wakes up. But, like, it just seemed kind of crazy for them all to just all of a sudden go catatonic and then just start smashing shit.
Yeah, it was a little insane.
I don't know.
It wasn't scary or weird or interesting. It was just kind of dumb.
Don't know what I would have done differently, but I know it would have been different than that.
But I guess it, like, makes it a lot more raw when he's like, I was out! What the hell?
Yeah.
I was out! And he gets super pissed.
Yeah.
I'd probably say that's, Actually, my least favorite scene is going to be, like, the scenes where, like, the television ghosts are jumping out the window.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because they did that a few times, and it's like, What are they? Because they don't even look like ghosts. They look like TV static, like holograms. And it's really stupid.
I'm expecting them to do a Queen reunion concert.
Yeah. Like, what would have been scarier is if they were, like, barely visible, but you just saw these, like, kind of blurry figures just kind of jump out the window. It'd be terrifying.
There was no murder by television in there.
No, it's... Damn, Derek. Hopefully there'll never be...
Oh, man. That's one of the ones from the 200 pack.
Oh,
it was dumb.
So I think that's got to be my least favorite moment is whenever they had a static TV ghost jump out. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Should have made them just look like real ghosts. I would have been fine with that.
So, Cody, here's the big reveal.
Oh, man.
Now that you've had your nostalgia messed with,
yes,
what on the shiver scale do you give this?
Were they skulls on the
out
shiver
of skulls?
It was skulls.
1 to 10, or 0 to 10.
I give it a 7 skulls.
Ooh.
On the shiver scale.
Oh. Did you notice that he gave the dolphin a 10 out of 10 before burning down the room?
Yes, he did. He's like, congratulations, you spooked the fuck out of me. Burns down the hotel room.
Too spoopy for me.
That's how he gets out, by the way. Because he says if he's going to die, he's going to take down the hotel with him. And I guess the evil hotel room has to let him do that. Because, I mean, like, if he's attempting to kill himself, but he's also burning down the hotel room.
Yeah. You got us on a technicality, Mr. Insulin, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, because how would they have a controlled burn on just him? The hotel wouldn't let that happen. Like,
or at least the room.
I guess. The room would be, like, so confused.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't even know how... Because we don't even know how it really works. But
I don't know how things work.
Yeah.
I'm lucky that I can even dress myself in the morning.
What do you give it, though, Derek?
I also give it a 7 skulls out of 10.
On the shiver scale.
Ooh!
Maybe so stupid.
Yeah, solid movie. Not one of the best.
Yeah.
Definitely not one of the worst. But it's above average.
Yeah. I could even see a 6 going on this movie. Just for kind of how, like, PG it was.
Yeah.
We got to talk about the very end, though. Like, he kind of thinks it was all just a big dream, even though he did burn the hotel room down and get
Twice, because you get faked out once. That fucks with you for a while.
Yeah, but, like, he's listening to the tape recorder they found in the room, and his wife is just kind of chilling with him, just like, oh, it's crazy that you had that experience, honey, but I'm glad you're better. And he plays the tape recorder, and his fucking daughter that he talked to during his hallucinations is like, Daddy? And he's like, I love you, sweetheart. And then, like, his wife's like, oh my God.
I love you, Daddy. You're not Katie.
Yeah, no. And it's like, holy shit.
Don't you love me anymore?
Like, that was crazy, dude.
And he almost gives her that look like, I told you.
Yeah, and he's like, it did happen. And she's just sitting there like, she just drops a box of shit on the ground just like, holy crap, you were talking to our daughter. Like, dude, that
holy cow.
Scares the hell out of me every time. Because it's like, oh my God, he did, it was real. It was real, Derek.
It was all real. Yeah. I'd say the 4th best adaptation of a Stephen King book.
What's number 3 through 1, Derek? Number 1's Shining.
Yeah. And then number 2 is It.
Okay.
In my opinion, anyway. And then number 3, Pet Sematary.
I would probably put Pet Sematary 1, Shining 2. I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No.
You haven't seen It?
No,
I'm kidding. I think the next one I would put under this would be Christine.
Christine was good.
Maybe. Yeah, John Carpenter makes it damn good.
Yeah, go watch Christine again. That's a good movie, actually.
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep, I'm a Jeep.
Baby, you can drive my car.
Little red Corvette. Rest in peace, Prince.
Yeah. Rest in Prince.
Rip in peace. Rip in Prince.
Yeah, that was a fun thing.
We saw Purple Rain in theaters. Yeah, that was funny. We should definitely do a review on that. It's a horror movie, if you ask me. Like, his
with
outfits.
the domestic abuse?
Dude, yeah, like, what is going on?
The 80s were real horrifying, let me tell you.
He was just slapping her and it was okay. I don't understand their relationship, dude. It was, like, literally my last relationship. Except I would have been, I wouldn't have been Prince. I would have been the girl.
You would have been Apollonia?
Yeah, I would have been like, what, is that her name?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet Jesus, man.
That's actually her real name, too.
Oh, that's horrible.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Anyway.
What are we going to watch next week, Cody?
I don't know, Derek. What are we going to watch
Well, I'm glad you asked me, Cody. No,
do you have any idea?
Well, now I kind of want to watch The Woman in Black.
Yeah,
the first
we should.
one.
Why don't we? Let's
do
it.
I own it.
Let's do it.
And then the week after that will be The Darkness. Another one in the theaters.
Oh, our next theater movie. Man, it's been like a whole month since I've had a movie in
I
theaters.
know.
It's ridiculous.
I just want to hurt myself.
That's crazy, man.
So anyway, The Woman in Black won. We've come full circle.
Yes, that's right. It's not really our anniversary episode, but we might as well watch the first one since the second one was our first episode.
Since we brought it up.
I can't believe we waited this long. Well, anyway, guys, join us next week where we'll watch Daniel Radcliffe take on a psychopathic, murderous, child-molesting ghost.
We're not watching Harry Potter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Join us next week where we watch Daniel Radcliffe take on a ghost in a mansion.
Oh, okay. Whether you like it or not.